Now Tessa. Whoa. This book is the whoa. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Jezlyn and today I am going to review the Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Princess is the third book in the Infernal Devices series. If you guys have not checked out the book, if you guys have not finished the series, I advise you not to continue with this video. You can check out my full review in the down bar, or you can just right here. You should not continue with this video because it will be full of spoilers, because we will be discussing our feels and how I feel for this book. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh! There are a lot of things that happen in this book, let me tell you. First of all, oh my god. Now this book, for most part of the book, I keep wondering what is Tessa. I just have to throw it out there that this book I read a year after I read Clockwork Prince. The storyline is a bit blurry, so I took a longer time to get into this book. There is a lot of things that happen in this book, a lot of things that is revealed in this book. However, Cassandra Clare managed to give a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. The book starts off with Will being heartbroken and Jem and Tessa being engaged. And I can tell you that almost every scene when it includes Will and Tessa being in the same area, it just breaks my heart to know that Will loves Tessa and Tessa can't be with Will because Tessa has to be with Jem. My family is outside making a lot of noise, so I apologize if you guys hear a bit of a background noise. Oh my god! Okay, I am so proud of myself that I was not spoiled for this book because this has been one of the most hyped up books in BookTube. I was not spoiled what Tessa is, and I was not spoiled that Jem was brother Zachariah. I don't know how you say his name, but I'm gonna say it, Zachariah. The first scene in the book was Aloysius Starkweather granddaughter having her first rune marking ceremony, and she was slowly being burned off by the mark. And at first I did not think that was a very big part of the story. I just thought that was just like extra information, but whoa, I did not expect that Tessa was a Starkweather. I was just really surprised that it became a huge part of the story at the end. There was also a scene when Will and Jem first meet, and it was so nice to like kind of have like a glimpse of how they first meet. And you can know that at that point Will was trying to kind of exclude everyone out of his life. It was so heartwarming to know that Jem was able to connect to Will that easily, and Will accept him into his life even though he knows that he has this curse. Then there is this topic on Council Wayland. Oh my goodness, for most part of the book it was so annoying. It's so annoying. And when he took the Lightwood brothers to the strip club, I was like, what? Just the fact that the measures Council Wayland took to get Charlotte out of her position, it was just really kind of you know, downgrading for the Wayland family, if you know what I mean. And then there is the Cecily and Will storyline. You know, in the beginning Cecily came to the institute to kind of bring Will back to her house. She slowly realized that Will's home was at the institute. As the story goes on, she slowly feels belong to the institute. And then there is the portal. Now the portal, when Harry and Magnus was working on the portal, I did not think much of it. I thought it was just, oh, a normal portal, you know. And then when they were all going into battle, when they were all going to Kadar Idris, when they were all going to Kadar Idris, and when they were using the portal, I just thought, oh, it's a portal that they are using in modern TMI days. And I was like, Henry invented the portal. It's so nice to see on how it was being invented in the first place, and it was Henry's invention. Let's talk a bit about Tessa's angel. Now Tessa's angel, it was an important piece to Tessa. She slowly figures out that her Clockwork angel is the reason why she's not dead, so it's kind of like her guardian angel. When the name of the angel came out, Ethereal, I was so confused on how come Ethereal's name was so familiar to me, and I figured out that it was the angel that was trapped in a Valentine's basement. And I was like, oh, I also like how Tessa transformed I also like how Tessa transformed into Ethereal. It was kind of a smart move at the end of the battle to kind of transform into an angel. And honestly, I'm gonna be really frank with you that I was kind of disappointed at how the battle turned out. If you guys have not read City of Glass, just gonna say that this is a spoiler. At the end of City of Glass, when the Shadowhunters were having their big battle, the way Cassandra Clare wrote it, it was so big of a a battle that it left an impact. But this battle in this Clockwork Princess, it did not really give a kind of a big impact. It was like, oh, they were fighting automatons, and then Tessa was being summoned into the room by Mortmain, and she slowly transformed into this angel, and then the battle was done. And I don't know, I just felt like there could have been a more epic battle. Now in this book we finally find out what Tessa is, and oh my god, it's just for most part of the series I thought that she was a kind of a warlock, that she was like conceived, a special kind of a demon or warlock, I don't know. But when I found out that she was part shadow hunter and part demon, I was like, oh my god, that explains so much, that she can end up with either Will or Jem. When Magnus found Will and Tessa, well, said a very amused voice, this is unexpected. It was kind of embarrassing, but it was also kind of funny. Will and Tessa, when Will found Tessa in the prison, in the bedroom, oh my god, that was one of the most touching scenes out of the entire book. I was just like rejoice because Will finally gets to be with Tessa without him having to care about Jem, even though Jem died and they were in mourning period. But Will was finally able to let himself feel for Tessa, because all this while he has been suppressing his feelings for Jem. It was just really nice to finally have Will, you know, being able to love Tessa as he could. Oh, and when they were fighting, I was up at 4 AM in the morning and I was reading the paragraph where they were fighting. The brother's hood fell back and his silvery hair shone out in the dim chamber like starlight. All the air rushed out of Tessa's lung in a single instant. The silent brother was Jem. Jem. Okay, now Jem. Jem, I did not expect he will become a silent brother, because I thought that Jem was dead. When Will described how he was feeling, oh my goodness, I just 4 AM in the morning, I just shouted without caring anyone was sleeping. I was just really shocked that Jem was alive. Now Henry and Charlotte, they have a very interesting dynamic. The stereotypical thinking is that the man is supposed to be the head and the woman is supposed to be the one loving. But for this dynamic, Charlotte is basically mostly taking charge of most of the things. She's also the head of the institute, while Henry is the goofy kind where he's always making inventions. I really love how their love was able to be played in the story. And when Henry was crushed by the automaton, I thought that he was dead. Thank God that he was not. He just can't use his leg. Everyone thought that Henry was dead, but Charlotte was like, no, Henry is still alive. I can feel his heartbeat. You can save him, Magnus. You can save him. And Magnus was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was a good man. Then Charlotte was like, no, I can still hear his heart. When Magnus was like checking on Henry, then Magnus was, oh, I'm sorry. I should have known. I'm like, when Jem said goodbye to both Will and Tessa, oh my god, the farewell was so emotional and so heartbreaking. Jem needed to end his engagement with Tessa, and Jem needed to say goodbye to Will. It's so heartbreaking to read that chapter, because it was so how could I say farewell, he said, to you? Will let the knife fall from his hand, stuck point down in the wood of the floor, as shadows hunters do. I can't speak. Et cur vele, and forever brother hail and farewell. But those are the words of death. There were also a few lines where it really like tugged at my heart, and it's so like all my life since I came to the institute, you were the mirror of my soul. I saw the good in me in you. In your eyes alone I found grace. When you are gone from me, who will see me like that? And I was like, oh my god, it's so... Have faith in yourself. You can be your own mirror. What if I can't? Will whispered. I don't even know how to be a shadow hunter without you. I have only ever fought with you by my side. So heartwarming. The dynamic between the three main characters, you can't hate one character over the other. You can't like one character more than the other. There is the love triangle going on, but there is also the Parabatai bond between the two characters and how their brotherly love with each other. They manage to sacrifice their love for Tessa just for the other one to be happy. It's just like really heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. Then there are the other two love interests. There is Gideon and Sophie, and there is Gabriel and Cecily. I love how the love story managed to unfold. Gabriel always comments on how Cecily's training is, and he always giving away numbers. And then at the end of the book, when they finally kiss, 5, she said. My rating, she said, and she smiled at him. Your skill and technique may perhaps require work, but the native talent is certainly there. What you require is practice. And you are willing to be my tutor? I should be very insulted if you choose another, she said, and leaned up to kiss him again. And then there is the epilogue. Now the epilogue is kind of really nice because Tessa is in modern day where she is normal clothes. The shocking part is that Jem is normal. He's no longer a silent brother, and I was like, oh, is it like a dream? I really like how the story ended. Basically, she ended up with Will, but at the end she also ended up with Jem. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. The cure wasn't revealed in the story. I don't know how Jem managed to evolve. Maybe it was revealed in City of Heavenly Fire, but I have not read the book. Maybe it was revealed, maybe it wasn't, but I don't know. I also really love how the story ended. I also really love how the last chapter ended before the epilogue, when they were meeting Will's parents and Will was introducing Gabriel. Will's grin widened. "Oh, him," he said. "This is Cecily's friend, Mr. Gabriel Lightworm." Gabriel, half in the act of stretching out his hand to greet Mr. Herondale, froze in horror. "Lightwood," he sputtered. "Gabriel Lightwood." "Will," Cecily said, breaking away from her father to glare at her brother. Will looked at Tessa, his blue eyes shining. She opened her mouth to remonstrate with him, to say "Will," as Cecily had just done, but it was too late and she was already laughing. I thought there was another chapter before it went to modern day, but it was the epilogue next, you know. I was just like up at 1 AM. I was like, what? It can't end that way, you know. It's like you can't just straight away jump to 2008, you know. I also really like how in the epilogue they kind of mention a few moments of when Tessa and Will was together and their children and grandchildren and also how when Jem was also kind of part of their lives, like he was the only silent brother Will allowed to touch their children. Also when the scene when Will was dying and Jem was playing his violin, oh my god, that gave me the chills, man. It just tugged in my heart. I'm just like, oh, this book. I feel that maybe there could have been like another 3 books talking about how their life is after they get married. The epilogue could have been extended to 3 more books, more adventures, but I just feel that this series ended too quickly. I'm currently in like a state of withdrawal. I don't know what to do now. I'm just like I don't know what to do when you finish a book that is so good, that you have been so invested in, and right now it's over. It's over. So yeah. I'm so sorry if it's long. I hope you guys enjoy my review. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy my files. And I hope you guys enjoy my channel, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.